And we are live. This is the custom live paint uh, pre episode for The Mandalorian. Casual Crafter is here, J Spy 25 is here, and me, downtown Scotty Brown. Casual Crafter, go ahead and take it away.
Hey, first of all, Scott, that intro is really, really cool. That looks great. You know what?
Thank you, sir.
It was nice. I'm thinking this is probably going to be at least, I'd say, 3 episodes. Wouldn't you agree?
If you're asking the audience, they cannot respond back.
No, I'm asking you
However,
guys based on what we talked about. When we got these kits.
oh, yeah, at least. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So maybe 3 or 4, maybe. But anyway, you know what? If you haven't picked up a kit from Vin's Universe, I'm going to put a link below in the description of my video so you guys can pick one up if you'd like to join us. Because you know what? This kit's just fantastic. It's got over 50 pieces. You can see that J-Spy has laid all of his out so you can see how many pieces there are. I got mine kind of bunched together because this is going to be the initial part of our build, putting these particular pieces, I guess painting them. Yeah, but there's J-Spies. Look, see, those are all the pieces. And Vin was telling us there's over like 50, right? When everything's said and done. But, to get started, I didn't want to, I felt a little overwhelmed myself when I looked at all these pieces because there's just a lot of them. And I'm trying to break it down so it's going to be very simple for us to kind of work together and get put together. So basically, Scott's showing you what you're going to need. You're going to need a body of some sort. And I'm using a Mego body. I'm using the Mego black body, just because I think the scale on this is going to be good for the outfit that I've chosen. Because the outfit is going to be some sort of brown jumpsuit or brown bodysuit, like what Scott has there. And I actually have a classic TV Toys bodysuit that I've dyed. I put a little dark brown dye on it, so it looks almost like blackish brown. I was just trying to get some good texture for the Mandalorian because he has like a flight suit, but a bodysuit would work. I think J-Spy is using a bodysuit. Is that correct, J-Spy?
That's right. Yeah, just a general bodysuit.
So, once you get that together, then we get to the pieces that Vin has in his kit. And I've separated them out. You can see that I just have a few here because these right here are going to be, they're going to undergo like a special process. These right here are going to be the Beskar pieces. You've got the helmet. You've got the backpack jetpack. That's going to be Beskar. You've got the shoulder pieces that are Beskar. The side panels on his thighs. You've got his wrist guards, which are also Beskar. You've got his I guess, leg plates. One of them is going to be Beskar, but, you can put both of them as Beskar. I have them both here, so if you don't want to differentiate them, it's not really that big of a deal. And then, of course, the chest piece. And you can see I've already painted the chest piece, and I'm going to show you the process we're going to use for that. We also have the pistol, and it also comes with another pistol. It comes with one in a holster, but since there's not a lot of silver on this one, I'm going to save this for another process. So we're going to paint the silver, use the silver for the pistol. And then there's a bunch of these like little armor. I'm sorry, these like little, I guess.
Ammo?
Yeah, it's bandolier ammo, right? It's kind of like what Chewbacca had. They're like little pellets, I guess, for his rifle. Because you get the rifle included in your kit too. And it's a cool looking rifle. So we're going to take all the pieces that I have here that I just listed out, and of course the Beskar spear, and we're going to paint them using a flat primer. Now, what I've chosen is Rust-Oleum. It's the cheapest one that I could get down at the Lowe's, and just a flat black primer because I want the paint to pop. And the silver that I've chosen is also Rust-Oleum. I got this down at Lowe's as well, and I think this was like $6 or something. It's a metallic finish. There's also a really nice nickel finish that they have in, not Rust-Oleum. What's the other major brand?
Krylon.
Krylon, no.
Yeah. Krylon makes a really cool nickel finish, and I had originally bought that, but what happened was I picked up 2 cans, and I don't know, somebody went crazy, and they were like spraying them in the store or something, and they were all clogged. I returned it twice, so I thought, I'm just going to give up on it. And I just went with the Rust-Oleum and the silver. So what you do initially is you paint the pieces that I have here all black, and you can see I did this one had a little bit of overspray, but I painted all of the Beskar pieces black to begin with, and I just outlined them earlier. These are all of them in front of me, and then once you have them black, you're going to let the paint dry, and then you're going to give it a dusting of the silver, and you can see that what that does is with the black underlay, you get pieces that are in the shadows here that retain the dark black. And then plus you have the black on the back so that when you do place the piece uh, together, you don't see any silver showing underneath. It's kind of like a dull black color underneath. So that's basically what the Beskar is going to look like when we're done. And even if you overspray and you get you get the silver into the black portions, it's not a problem. Because if you've been painting with us or if you have access to like a black wash, I'm going to use Nullen's oil. And I'm going to use my Citadel Nullen's oil to kind of get into the recesses a little bit more, just to kind of like really accentuate the segments of the piece. So you're going to need some Nullen's oil. When we're doing the helmet, you can see that there's not a lot there. Once it's colored in Beskar, the only thing we're going to need to paint is the visor. Now, I've seen some pictures where it's dark blue. If you wanted to do a really, really, really dark blue, you could do that. But I think we've decided on black, right, guys?
That's right.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm going to use my Abaddon black for the visor. And then I'm also going to be using my Nullen's oil to take care of some of the details on the side. And you're going to also need a silver paint. I have a gunmetal or whatever, but you just some sort of silver paint. I think Walmart has those paints too, right? The apple barrel silver.
Hey, what was that? Back up real quick. What was that Citadel that you were holding? Yeah, let me see the label on that.
Yeah, this is called the Lead Belcher, and it's their silver. But if you have an apple barrel silver, it'll work fine. And all these paints right here come in apple barrel. You can get a black apple barrel. I have their jet black. The only thing is that they don't have washes, so you may have to get a Citadel wash, or I may go into how to make a wash. So if you don't have a wash, but you have some black paint, when we do this, I'm going to show you guys how to make a wash using black paint so that you can still kind of carry on with us. So the helmet's going to be about the hardest piece to paint. We're going to get all of these together and paint them. What date did we decide on? Is it next Friday?
Friday's not a good day. It'll be next weekend, and we'll announce it throughout the week so everybody has a date.
Okay, it would have to probably be Sunday night again because I have a tournament that I'm taking high school kids out of town to. So I hope that works because I won't be available.
Right. Oh, okay. So that's why Friday night. Okay, then you're possibly
Friday night
right.
or Tuesday night, whatever's good for you guys. We'll announce it.
Okay.
And you're also going to need some sort of brown paint for underneath here. But that's a detail that we can add later. I'm going to do it next Friday, but if you have a brown paint, a dark brown paint, I'm trying to get something that matches my jacket. So I was going to use, this Mornfang brown, which you can see is a lighter brown, and I was going to use a dark brown wash. But if you just use a dark brown paint or whatever color your jumpsuit is, even if black, you can use a black paint for your jumpsuit if your jumpsuit's black. Is yours black, J Spy? Or are you going with dark brown, or what color is your jumpsuit?
I'm gonna check between the two and see which one looks better.
Yeah, black will work too. I think if you just want to go easy, get a black jumpsuit, and then you can just paint that black, and you don't have to get a brown color. But this is a dark wash. It's called Contrast Dark Oak Flesh. But if you have that, I think we've used this before in our videos. Not Reichland's. It's the Agrax Earthshade, right? Like Scott, you have the Agrax Earthshade, right?
Yes.
That's the one I would use. I'd use a brown paint. You have that nutmeg, just a brown paint, and then wash it with the Agrax Earthshade, and you'll be fine just to match the color that you have, I think, for this brown part right here. Okay. So I think the hardest piece that we're going to take the most time on when we do paint is going to be the helmet. These other pieces are just going to be silver, and we're just going to add a little bit of wash to them. These things, I don't know how they're going to, I mean, if you try to paint these, let me know how you guys paint these, because these little pellets, these little ammo bolts or whatever, when you start spraying them, they're rolling everywhere. Any ideas? And maybe put some toothpicks in between them or something. Any ideas?
Yeah. Why don't we just take some masking tape and or double stick tape, stick one,
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah. Okay. That's a good
one,
good
idea.
idea.
and just have to let it dry, then roll it or stand them up. You know,
So
either way, you're gonna have to. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Finish. I'm sorry.
I said either way, you're gonna have to flip it. You know, you're gonna have to let it dry, come back and hit the other side.
So remember, we're starting with a black paint, a black primer first on all these pieces, front and back, and then we're going to do a light dusting with a metallic finish, some sort of like silver, or if you can get that nickel to work, that would be cool. There's a really nice, like I said, they have a nice nickel with not Rust-Oleum. Krylon has a beautiful nickel that'll work really well with this too. So, but I had to go with that.
And that's a gloss for the silver and the nickel.
I think it's just a metallic because we're going to paint the whole thing. We're going to spray it with our. We have like a matte clear enamel, right?
So to be clear, yeah, no, to be clear, the metallic it doesn't have a sheen to it.
Yeah, it's a metallic sheen. I don't think it's like it might be satin. I don't know. I have the paint right here. What do you think?
I think I ain't gonna be able to tell on the camera. I mean, on the video, but
I think Steve's right. It's a metallic finish, so it doesn't come in like glossy or flat or anything. It's metallic.
It just felt metallic. But yeah, that's what it's going to look like, and that's a pretty cool looking Beskar. Even I was a little disappointed I couldn't get that nickel paint, but this doesn't look bad at all.
No, it looks good. So let me ask you this: did you try any of the? Or maybe it is metallic that I'm thinking of, like the paint. You know what? I think it is metallic. Never mind, because they got the paint that because I was actually looking at it and I should have taken a picture of it, but I didn't. But it's the the finish on it. It's like maybe it was metallic that I was looking at. It just has a. Let me hold up that can again real quick. Sorry.
Sure. It was just what they had on sale. It was the Rust-Oleum. Oh, let me get this stuff out of the way. It was the Rust-Oleum. It says bright coat metallic finish. It was like $6.
Okay, yeah, I can't think what it was. Let me see the lid. Let me see what the lid looks like. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, maybe. I guess that is it. So never mind.
You can get that at Walmart too.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then the rest of the pieces. Did you guys want to talk about the rest of the pieces right now as far as getting them primed, or you want to wait till after we finish painting all that?
Well, if they can prime them.
Well, yeah. You know what? If you're there and you're getting some paint, get yourself a primer, like a gray primer. I got this at Walmart. It's just a gray primer. I don't know if you can see the lid.
Yeah.
So because flat.
Yeah, it's a flat. All primers are usually flat.
Oh, it's an actual primer. Okay.
Yeah, it's just primer. But you can just get yourself a flat gray. That'll work too. It's just a neutral color because you know what? Some of these pieces are going to be brown. Some of them are going to be or rust or whatever. Boots, I think, are brown. This is actually going to be gray. Right here, this is that abdomen piece. So we want a neutral color that we can start, adding other colors too. So these are the rest of the stuff that's in the kit. We're going to paint gray. Now you can paint it and have it ready for next week. We're not going to get started on it because I think this is going to take at least an hour or two to get all these pieces done. It doesn't look like it is, but when you get in there and you do the detailing into the thrusters, putting in the black wash into these nozzles, yeah, it's going to take some time.
Plus, we want to prime them so the paint sticks better to them, right?
Yeah. I would use my black primer and then wait a day, and then I would do my dusting of my silver. And when I say dusting, kind of hold it back a little bit and kind of like just give it a nice even coat. And if you do it well, you'll get some dark areas in there. If you don't do it well and it's all just silver, it's not a big deal. We'll just come back with the Nullen's oil and we'll fix it. Okay, it's not something to stress out about because this right here will give you the same effect. It's just you have to paint it. And I think I don't know. I just think if you get the dusting correct, it just kind of like, you can see the segments really well, can't you?
Oh, for sure.
So that's the effect you're going for. So I would spray down from the top. So, spray down from the top when you're doing the dusting so that you can get underneath here. And it's funny because if you do it too much of an angle, you get black areas here that you don't want, but you just want to cover up the segments. So you can try it, and if you mess up and it's just all silver, not a big deal. We'll just add the Nullen's oil. So you guys have any questions? Not the audience.
Yeah. Well, right. So because we've talked about this at pretty much at length for us anyway.
Yeah.
I'm good. Again, like Crafter said, anybody that's interested in participating in this or just interested in general, these kits do come from Vin's Universe, and a link will be definitely provided if members from the Custom Complete group are watching. Obviously, Vin's also a group member, and you can find the link or contact him through there.
Yes,
I do believe that Crafter was correct, and if you're participating in the actual tutorial lives with us, he does provide a discount. I'm not sure.
I think he only does that through the Facebook link though, because I think he's locked in on the eBay. Wasn't he saying that?
Right, exactly. That's what I was going to say. You have to go either to him directly and make sure that you mention that why you are getting it, or that you're getting it for this participation thing. And if worst case, you can contact any of us three, and we'll make it happen.
Yeah.
So, couple of things. Couple of things. These, like I bent my gun, my rifle, and then it broke. So you tell 2 pieces off to glue that. So probably don't flex those too much, otherwise you'd be doing some gluing. And then
super glue is the best for that, right?
That's what I'm going to use.
Yeah.
Crafter, were you going to talk about the belts at all?
I don't think I want to overwhelm anybody, but if you do let me grab that material so I can show them what it looks like. If they're out shopping, they can get that.
Well, let's just say this: with this outfit, there are belts of material that will also be needed, and those are going to be made out of preferably leather. And you can get stuff like that at Michael's or Hobby Lobby, or Joann's Fabrics would have it. Just about anybody that sells that has an arts and crafts store will have this leather or imitation leather like material. And as far as the actual usage of it, you just cutting strips is probably the most difficult thing.
Yeah, I've got the material here. Let me show them what it looks like. Okay, it's just like a little vinyl stuff, and it has like a fabric backing on the other side. And what I use to cut my pieces into straight length is I have this thing. It's called a Westcott cutter. And basically, here, let me show you how I do it. I think if you watch my channel before, you've seen me do this before. I've made like little pouches and stuff. You just line it up on the guide here, and the cutter's right here. And basically, I usually start in the middle and I go both ends, like back this way, and then I'll come back and I'll go that way. And then you get a piece of leather that's, kind of uniform that we can use.
Oh, that works pretty good. Those things usually don't work worth a crap for me.
Well, see, if you try to cut it like with just one cutter, like coming down on it, it bunches. But if you start in the middle and you push away with 2 of them, then it works.
Okay.
Crafter, that looked really easy. Did you want to cut a bunch out and send them to everyone?
I could. I'm sending you guys something special. I think I told you guys that I have my printer and I've been printing up like junk. And this is some junk I printed up. This is Scott's, and I got J Spies right here. I'm gonna clean them up for you because I think I'm gonna do one on my live stream. Unless you want to add this to the mix and paint them together.
Yeah, I mean it's part of the thing. So, well,
Okay,
yeah,
it'll be like the last thing that we do.
exactly. That'll be the bonus dealio.
But I don't know where anybody would get these because they're a free file online. If you go to Yegi and you just type in Grogu or Baby Yoda, you'll find this file there. But I don't know how many people have resin printers.
And herein lies the difficulty.
Yeah.
So, Crafter has them. He has access to them. He can actually print them. However, he is not a store.
No,
So,
I don't want to be
in
a
order,
store.
right, in order for you to get these, you're going to have to get a printer, learn how to print, and find the file, then eventually get it and print it out. Or
You
maybe
know what? They have
someone
them on
online
eBay.
does sell them.
Yeah, you can get them on eBay. Or Etsy. If you just go to Etsy, I'll see if I can find one that you can purchase if you want to do it. Because I was going to make a little bag out of that leather and just have Baby Grogu in a little pouch right here. I thought that would be cute. Because I am going to paint the backpack, but I'm not going to use the backpack on my build. I'm going to make it a little bit more of the early Mandalorian, where Baby Grogu was a little smaller and he had him in the pouch and he was carrying him around.
Cool.
So this kit's very adaptable. You can do pretty much whatever you want to. You can add whatever pieces you want, take away whatever pieces. Pretty neat.
Very cool, man. Okay, good deal. Good deal. Good deal. Yeah, we did that. We did that pretty quick. I think I'm clear with what we need to do.
Okay.
I mean, is everybody else the same?
Yeah, and if anybody has a question, they can put them in the comments on the video and just say, like, hey, Crafter, I like that, but what's the address? Or, I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna put all that stuff together. But just shoot me a little message at the bottom of the video, comment, and I'll put you in the right direction if I haven't already.
Good deal. Because right now, we'll and throughout the week we will also be posting the non-video version of what we did tonight.
Yeah, we'll do some updates.
Okay.
Hey, Spy, are you good?
Yeah, I was just looking at some pictures of Mando, and this is gonna be cool.
Hey, you know what? I had a question. The little insignia on the shoulder pad, it's not painted, right?
I don't think so.
It's
just silver.
I thought I saw a picture where it was like orange red, but I'm not seeing that anymore.
No.
Oh, here it is. Hang on. Because I've seen pictures where it's silver, and I've seen pictures where it's like orange red. Okay, that's artwork, so yeah, it's not faithful to the. It's stylized, so I guess it isn't painted. At first I thought it was, but it doesn't look like it's painted.
Yep.
All right, so I guess we're good.
So wait, you talking about? Hold on a second.
It's this thing right here. Oops. Oh yeah, see, it's not
that horn.
Yeah. So yeah, we won't paint it, but we are going to use our wash to kind of like get in there and.
So what about? See how this is darker, or you can't see my hand moving. If you look below his on his chest piece, that looks like it's it's a black, like it's silver, and then that's actually black right there.
I think it's dark brown.
I think it's are you talking about the chest piece itself, the lower part, middle?
Yes. Yeah.
I think that's a reflection, just a dark reflection.
Really? Yeah. And that abdomen piece is actually gray.
And if you look with that bandolier, where it's coming across, you see the right where you see like the three whatchamacallits, the three shells.
Like the shells, yeah.
But see on this picture here, it's shiny. It's just the angle. I think it's picking up a dark reflection.
Right.
Yeah.
That's yeah. Okay. Okie doke.
So yeah, I think it's going to be an easy paint job. You know, the hardest parts I think are going to be the belt, the bandolier. You
So
know.
do you see? Hey, so looking at this picture here, do you see how there's a vest? He's wearing a vest. You see the chest piece, and then there's a vest because you can see in between the shoulder,
Yeah.
and you see that, and then
There's no vest that we're going to be using though.
I know, but I'm just saying the actual outfit that was designed. There's a there, you could see it here. That's interesting, and then you see that there's sleeves underneath
Over the long
the.
sleeve. Yeah.
Yeah, interesting. Wow.
You know what'd be cool? I don't want to throw a monkey wrench into the works, but you know what? You know that that bulletproof vest that they use for the LGN SWAT?
Yep.
Yeah.
You could actually glue this onto that and flip it over his head, and you could belt it across.
It's funny you say that because I actually have one.
I have one too. I might do that when we're
I mean, I
gluing.
have one.
But you can glue
Like,
it straight to the outfit too. But I think that's a good call. Yeah, that's it. I have one
I
as
know.
well.
I know that's it.
Hey, put the thing on top of it. The
Well, I mean, the head's
oh yeah, well
too
it's
big,
for the
but
head. That's the big one. It's flexible. Mine is anyway.
let's see if I can. It's a vintage piece. Doesn't matter unless I rip an ear off.
You got it. Awesome.
Okay. So now, with that, let me go back to that picture real quick.
Put the chest piece on it on top. And then you can also glue the abdomen piece on it.
Wait, that's not the chest piece. No. What is that?
It's abdomen piece.
Huh?
It goes below.
Oh, yeah.
Below.
Oh, so the chest pieces, these pieces are different color. Yeah, these are the grays. Wow, I actually did something. I actually separated this stuff. Wow, just like I was supposed to. You know what? He just went to go get his vest, didn't he?
Yeah. I
I
have
can't,
my
I can't let him do that before I do.
I have
Okay,
my
so-
blade. My blade has one on.
Yeah, but I think I can tell you right now, this is already too much. It's just because in the world of figures, it's just. Let me go back to this picture real quick. Let me see
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, it's kind of bulky and it's not going to fit right. Well, it was a dream.
Was it?
It was a dream. It was a pipe dream.
And just for to have that little side look like that.
Well, you never know until you try, right?
I mean, let me get this off the thing. Yeah, that's right. It's true.
I do all
So
sorts of weird stuff on my channel. Half of it works, half of it doesn't. Yeah, it's too bulky. And if you heat it to try to spread it out, I think it might look
spread
distorted.
out.
No, I meant the chest piece because you can use a heat gun to spread it out. Or Ben said also hot water. Like get a tea kettle and throw your pieces in there. Like especially for the arm pieces, if they just don't fit well, throw them into some hot water, and then you can put them onto your figure and they'll mold around it. Or the boots.
So-
Like I'm gonna have to do that with the boots because my boots don't fit
It's
my
8
feet.
o'clock.
So you're suggesting that people do the fitting before they do the painting?
Well, yeah, that'd probably be a good idea. I should have mentioned that earlier. I forgot.
Mention what?
Doing the fitting.
Well, they
Fitting of
should
what?
fit, but if they don't, I guess you can. Like, can you go back to me real quick, Scott?
Oh,
That's not him.
That's okay.
Yeah.
So, like these pieces right here, I had to like mold them. I have a heat gun, so I don't. I mean, even if they're painted, once they're painted, if you protected them with that clear coat, you should be able to warm them up and still have them be malleable. But if you want to make sure that you don't risk damaging your paint job, make sure you do it before. Place them into hot water, pull them out, and then you'll put them on the figure with the clothing on and everything, so just to make sure they fit. Because my boots, I can't get them on over the feet, so I'm gonna have to do that with my boots. And I'm thinking I was just gonna wait until after these guys were painted to do that. Like I said, I have a heat gun, so it's not gonna be a big deal for me. But if you're using water, you might have to. I don't think water would do anything. What do you think, guys?
What?
Water? Because once it's clear coated with that enamel, I don't think it's gonna come off.
I think hot water is a lot safer than using a heat gun because it won't take nothing but like a. But when you realize it's too hot, it's too late.
Yeah. Yeah, water would be safer. But I have a heat gun, and you know me, I'm impatient, so.
This
Ooh,
looking at some
there.
Mando armor looks like it's for a 12-inch figure.
Oh,
I don't.
are you looking at Venn, JD? Did you go to Venn's universe?
I think what he's saying is this that this looks too big for the size of the figure.
As long as you don't let the water get over 190. Yeah, it doesn't need to be boiling, simmering. Yeah, I'm looking at the comments that JD knows what he's doing too. He does a lot of this stuff. I was hoping that maybe he could join us for a Tellarite build. If you guys are up for it.
It's yeah, we already discussed that. Do we have the heads though? That's the thing.
Yeah, they have them at what's it called? Reliving the Past again. I think you have one, don't you, John or J Spy?
I might.
Yeah, I thought I sent you one a long time ago.
Then I must. Yep.
Yeah. So.
Wow, this. Damn.
I think the head does look a little big, but I think once we get all the armor and stuff on, I think that'll be taken.
I wish this ridge right here. Oh, you can't see it. Hold on. And I got to get off of here because it's after we already did our 30. See that ridge right there? I wish that wasn't there because it would seat perfectly.
Oh, I see this ridge.
Wow. I wonder if I could Dremel that out.
I don't know. You might weaken it.
Well, obviously I weaken it, but mine's not going to really go into battle, so it doesn't matter. Just I don't want to break it.
Well, once the clothing's on top too, you got to figure that that's going to give you a little bit of a buffer.
What's the what? The what?
The clothing's going to be on it, so it's going to give you a little buffer. It's not going to.
Yeah, but from using the whatchamacallit, from using the by just fitting this onto the jumpsuit that I was using, the Apes astronaut suit, the zipper is actually in the way, or at least so I thought. I mean, I could remove the zipper. I don't actually need that, but I thought that was pushing it off, and it's just, oh well. I can also see. I mean, that's a big gap, though.
Is that a big gym body, Scott?
No, this is a Type S. It's an 8-inch. This is I hope a Big Jim would be huge.
Well, I mean, yeah, JD thought it looked bigger than what it was. He said it looked like it was at 12-inch. They're all 8-inch. Yeah, that's me in the middle, JD.
Oh, let me take them off of there. He was talking about the one. Oh no! It's that's me. It's
Type S.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going with Mego bodies, I think. Except I'm using
Scott,
the new.
Scott's on the left. It's a Type S. It's an 8-inch figure body. Hold on.
I actually bought 2 sets of the G.I. Joe, and I'm glad I did. Because I already cannibalized one of them. This is his body.
Yeah, but those are smaller. Those aren't even Migo size, dude. That's gonna look. No offense, but with that head on there, that's gonna look ridiculous.
Well, I
Because
hope not,
that.
because it fits in the jumpsuit really well. Because that jumpsuit's too small for a regular body.
Oh, then it must be a female figure jumpsuit. So
No,
here's
it's the one for the apes. You notice how the apes, it's really tight, barely fits.
no what apes? What ape? Where's the jumpsuit?
It's that jumpsuit with the pockets. I have one for apes too.
Yeah, it wasn't specifically made for the apes, but people use them for the conquest apes. The red and
The
the
right
orange and green.
jumpsuit. I'm thinking of bodysuit. So this is a regular. This is actual Migo size body. This is the Type S body.
Okay. So maybe I'll go with the Type S. I don't know. I'll have to get a black Type S.
He's interested in the. You're interested in the in how wide this is.
Let me see if I have a ruler.
Have to take my. I'm gonna have to, guys. I'm gonna have to. It's 6 minutes past. I'm gonna have to split.
Oh, well, let me just show JD the measurements real
Yeah,
quick.
yeah. That's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
See if that. God, it fits. It fits great there. If that was.
So that's up to the top, and then let me go across. Yeah, it's about 2 inches across.
This ridge, though, man. That ridge is. I need to try to get rid of that.
Oh, the breastplate's the same. We both got them both got them from Vin, so they're identical.
Yeah.
Is it gonna, Scott? Is it gonna matter much after you put that lower piece under the armor?
That's a
That's
good
gotta
point.
fit under.
Yeah. That's a good point. I didn't think about that.
That ridge there, I think.
So this goes like this, correct?
Yeah, it goes underneath. See how I have mine?
I know it goes underneath, but oh yeah. Okay.
It's like a lobster segment.
Yeah. Again, see, there's a gap there too. Wow.
Well, maybe when it's all together, it'll be fine. We'll see. If not, you can
No,
melt
I'm
it.
not. I'm not saying it's not fine. I'm just saying if I could Dremel, if I could get a camera, if I could Dremel this ridge out of there, and then now Dremel that, then at least it would. Oop, upside down. Because it would be great. Like, look, you see, if it would just contour. Sorry. If I could get that to contour like that, look how much cooler it would fit.
Oh,
See, if it's pressed all the way up against the chest, you see how it just pops out like that. But and if I could get both of those to sit, well, that would. Ooh, I wonder. Back to your idea with the heating. I wonder if I could heat that.
yeah. Instead of Dremel, I wouldn't do anything with a Dremel.
Well, look, you know what I'm saying. So if I heat that and then, God, it's hard to. If I heat that and then press that in, so at least there'd be more of a. It would definitely be more of a bend to this, but it would fit. Yeah, and that's right. I know I got to have this piece in here too. So it's just like with all of this, all of these layers. I think everybody is. You know what? I'm mirrored. I shouldn't be that way. How do I unmirror myself?
Have the body on the suit. It really just doesn't
show that gap much.
Yeah, like it looks like it's gonna be okay. And
well, I'm gonna.
I put mine in my outfit. I just had the outfit. That's why it looked a little weird because I didn't have a body in there. Now that I have a body in there, you can see how it looks. And I forgot to mention, also get yourself
really
some
small.
Lycra. I got some black Lycra down at Walmart for the cape, or you can get a classic TV Toys cape. How are you doing your cape, John? Or J-Spy?
I was just thinking about that. I kind of forgot about it.
Yeah, I'm glad I remembered that.
Is that 2-color or just one?
What's 2-color?
The cape. There's that Boba Fett's. That's 2.
Oh yeah, Boba Fett has like some holes in it. I think this one has some holes in it too.
Yeah, I'll have to
But
check that out.
Yeah, I'm just using a black cape, black lycra.
So yeah, this to me is.
But
Damn it.
don't you think the Baby Yoda is really cool little accessory?
Can you
Yeah,
use the
it's
jar?
nice.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. I want to see something. I want to. Do I have? Well, anyway, hey. So I hate to. Guys, I really got to go.
Yeah, we
But
covered everything, I think. So
yes.
Oh, Vin just popped in. Hey, Vin. Yeah, we told the audience to contact you through Facebook, so they could contact you about the outfit if they're going to join us. That's what you didn't want them to contact you through eBay, right?
Right. He wouldn't have any know. Just like we said before, they're going to contact us through like either through the group or
Facebook, yeah.
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 Well, that would be through Facebook. Yeah. So, all right. So there it is. Having said that, I have got to do some other things.
Okay. Well, so Friday we're going to paint all the. Well, this week we're going to do the black base and the silver, and then when we meet together either on Friday or Sunday, we're going to add the details to the Beskar using the Nullen's oil and kind of like getting the pieces to look like armor.
Yep.
Okay, so that's the plan.
Yep. Sure is. It sure is.
All right.
All right, guys.
Thank you guys so much.
Yep.
all right, we'll see you guys later.
Okay.
Well, actually, hold on. Okay. Now we can say we will see you guys
Bye-bye.
next time.